Hey, hello. So let's quickly recap this week in music and give you my favorite 15 songs from this week. So starting from number 15, let's make it quick. Number 15, I'm going to put Find That Feeling by Blank and Jones with Emma Brammer. It's just a nice summer song. I enjoy tropical house, and I will always enjoy that. So give it a chance. It's actually really good. On number 14, it's going to be Lover with by the Knocks with Dolores Forever. I love the Knocks because they always are in this intersection between indie rock and electronic music, electronic dance music. I think whatever they do, it's always a little bit interesting, if maybe not always revolutionary, like in this case. The song is just mid, but I'm happy that they just don't stop ever. On number 13, I'm putting Lift You Up by Jessie Ware with Romy. Jessie Ware, since she had this transformation into this ultimate disco diva, she's been putting out all of this music that it's very dancey and very bright, and I love it. But this is definitely not her best work. It's just a little bit like her past album, which is not necessarily her brightest, but it's still good. It's still really good. And her voice, I mean, she has this incredibly mesmerizing voice, so of course you have to pay attention to whatever she's doing. On number 12, I'm putting Never Be the Same Again by Evergreen. It's sort of this deconstruction of tropical house, of this sort of very summery vibes and stuff. I like the instrumentation a lot. I enjoyed very much the way that it's constructed, and it's short, so it's very sweet, and I like it. I like it that way. On number 11, I'm putting Rockstar by Lisa. It's incredible to witness the evolution of J-pop into this, post K-pop era. Like you can see how Japanese artists are looking to give us something new, and I appreciate that very much. And Lisa, she's rocking me out with this single. It's really good, and I enjoy it very much, especially the later half. I think it's very, I mean, it doesn't sound like incredibly fresh and new, but it sounds fresh and new for J-pop. You know what I mean? That's pretty much why I like it. On number 10, once again, Kimbra with Banks, with Stuff I Don't Need. This is shaping up to be a very interesting comeback for Kimbra. I think that what we're going to get is going to be a little bit somber. It's going to be a little bit dark, and I'm up for that. I want to hear what Kimbra has to say after all this time. And aesthetically, so far, whatever she has been putting out, I have enjoyed. So I hope it's just the beginning of something really good. On number 9, I'm putting Back On by Spitaker. And I mean, it's just nice to have this really sort of trancey, very techno-y song. It's just high energy. It's it's short and sweet, so it doesn't overstay. And the hooks are a little bit monotonous, but I think it's part of the, I mean, to me, that's part of the magic of this sort of music, that is to get you into that trance. So I like it. I like it very much. On number 8, I'm putting Everytime by Bakar with Lancifo. Bakar is one of my favorite hip-hop artists in the world, because he's so weird. Like his music always has this very unique, very experimental, very alternative flavor sometimes, and always, but sometimes you can really taste it, like in this case, like the sort of beats, the progression of the sampling and stuff, and his own singing makes you feel that you're listening to something really special, and that's why I like Bakar so much. He's really one of my favorite hip-hop artists. On number 7, I'm putting Alibi by Sedvaliza with Pablo Vittar and Yseult. I like it. I just think that it's a little bit overblown. to be honest. I mean, it's a really good song, and the whole idea of having these three incredible divas just talking about killing a man and using each other's alibis, it's wonderful. Of course, it's amazing, but at the same time, I feel that it's a little bit bloated. It's a little bit overproduced, and I like the soft reggaeton in it, but I don't know. I feel that there's something missing to make this into this incredible, amazing song that I'm sure they wanted to portray. Next, on number 6, I'm putting Dance with the Devil by Blxst, featuring the voice of Anderson .Paak, which is always a plus, because Anderson .Paak has one of the most loveliest voice in music, in modern music, I think. You can feel the flavor that he injects into the song. This feels incredibly funky, a little bit very soulful, and it's just really good. It's very, very nice. It doesn't sound like a typical Anderson .Paak song, because it is not. He's just singing in it, and I like it. Number 5, I'm putting Getting No Sleep by Tinashe. This is, the year of Tinashe. Is anybody going to match her freak? I don't know. I don't care. I just want her to keep freaking us. This song is a little bit softer. It doesn't hit as hard as Nasty, but it's still really good. Every time that you can hear Tinashe just being herself, it's just delicious. Number 4, I'm putting LP Giobbi with Portugal the Man, with Bittersweet. At the beginning, when I started listening to the song, I was really unimpressed, because it's just yet another indie rock sort of dancey music and stuff, But after a while, when you hear the whole song and you pay attention to it, especially the way that it transforms the mood that it takes you into, I'm just obsessed, especially with the key change by the end, and how much the energy from the first part sort of disagrees and clashes with the second one, but it also goes so well. It's really good. Just give it a listen. It's so good. Number 3, I'm putting Bassjackers with Oliver Heldness with Mask Off. This is pure energy again. This is like good all-ass techno music to jump, to dance, to give you your cathartic experience on the dance floor. Give it a listen. The way that it begins to get choppy, the voice, the vocals begin to get choppy at the end, and just giving you that strobe light effect into it. It's just masterful. I love it. On number 2, I'm putting 10 Feet High by Blonde Redhead. Blonde Redhead, one of the most iconic and legendary bands ever, period. They are back with this, and I had a really hard time choosing between the 2 songs that they released this week. Valentine is also very, very good, but I feel that 10 Feet High gets the upper hand in the fact that it's way more interesting, the way that it develops, the way that it evolves, the song. The grittiness, the guitar just like chopping the guitar, the distortion of the guitar, and the singing that goes just like with this incredibly kind of vibe. Makes me feel like in the early 90s. It's amazing. And whenever, you're listening to the whole thing and you're like, yes, and then the bongos come in. It's like, no, this is just out of this world. I love it. Number 2. And on number 1, without any surprise to anyone who knows me, on number 1, I'm putting Childish Gambino with Lithonia. What the fuck? I wasn't expecting for Glover to give us this sort of music, but I'm so down for it. This feels like a mixture of good old style emo rock with some gospel, with some, I don't know, there's too many things in that. And the whole aesthetic of it, the lyrics, the attitude, the sensibility in his voice, everything is just chef kiss. Thank you, Donald Glover. Thank you, Childish Gambino, for coming back and giving some really good music. So there you go. Those are my 15 songs for this week. Give them a listen. I have my Deezer playlist. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. Look for me as Silioski, and just voila. Have a good week. Enjoy. See you next week.